be consistent. One tiny step every day is better than big leaps and big failures, and being more consistent is something that I've really struggled with for a long time until I started to understand that consistency wasn't really me trying to do big things, but me doing small things, and how those small steps every day can start to compound into ultimately achieving goals. People are always watching. When you're first starting off in any kind of endeavor and you're sharing your story or your photos or your work online like I have, sometimes it can be hard. People aren't responding the way I like them to, or it's not getting the views that I expected it to, and sometimes it can be a little draining. But what I found is that people are always watching. Even if it's not getting a lot of likes, even if it's not being shared or commented on, people see the work that you're putting in and it's not going unnoticed. One for them and one for me. This idea is that when I'm creating projects for clients, I don't do a ton of client work back to back to back to back to back. I schedule in time to make creative work for myself, to spend creative time with my family, and I call it one for them, one for me. Say yes to projects that scare me. Sometimes we can get kind of in a rut of doing the same thing time and time again because it's our comfort zone. But as many of us know, nothing can grow in our comfort zone. And it's those times where you step out of your comfort zone, you try something new that have led to making it something that can stick and make you just a better off filmmaker, creative person, and better at your craft. Creativity comes from doing. Whenever I'm in a creative rut, sometimes I can just sit around and wait for ideas to come to me. What I found is that that doesn't work. When I'm trying to be creative, the best thing to do is go out and do exactly that. Read more books. In life, we are limited by our experiences, but it doesn't have to be that way. We have the benefit of reading people's books and learning from their life experiences to apply to ourselves, and so I wish I would have started reading books sooner. I love books now and I consume audiobooks almost daily, but reading more books is something I wish I would have started doing earlier in my 20s. There's an airplane flying by and I'm gonna keep rolling because I have another thing to do. Exercise daily. For me, exercising daily has helped me to relieve stress, sleep better, and when I have those days where I'm doing a lot of shoots and I'm just really busy and on my feet all day, I feel like because I've been exercising, those days go a little bit smoother and I don't get as tired at the end of the day. Taking breaks is advice that I wish I'd heard earlier in my career. Working is great, but sometimes you need that break to step back and refresh or just review your work. And for me, taking breaks has been a huge part of me being able to be consistent later in my 20s, but if I had known this earlier, I can't imagine how much further I'd be. Regret sucks. Seriously, anytime that I think about something that I regret, it's this sting that just hits me. And a quote that I really like about regret is that the pain of growth is better than the sting of regret. Those are 9 tips that I wish I had earlier in my 20s because overall, there are things that I think would have made me a better creator, just overall better at my craft. Thanks again guys for checking it out, and I'll see you in the next one.